God rest his soul, what will you remember most about a phenomenal human being, hockey man, and just in such an impactful life?
Yeah, that's a tough one, right? What would you remember most about a guy? So that's the name that hadn't been brought up in this conversation about mentors. So I will be very close to his style of coaching my whole career because of the time that he spent with it. So what I remember the most, to answer your question, is how gracious he was with me. So the exact same thing that you went through. He wants to show you a video, right? Doesn't care where you are in your career. He wants to help you. So when I'm just starting to coach, he's brought me. I'm like 20 years old. He brought me on his staff, and he'd sit with me and go through video of what he was seeing. And he never had to do that, but he watched an awful lot of video which took time away from his family, and it was something that he didn't have to do, and it had a huge impact on my career. So with all of the things with Webby, and I hired him as an assistant. Those aren't the right terms either, right? I hired him as a mentor. I needed help. I was just a kid coaching in the NHL, and I brought him in, and he just continued to steer me and steer me and steer me. And none of that was to get him. So he'd been coached the LA Kings, and he coached the New York Rangers. Was not for him to get back as a head coach in the NHL or to take my job. It was all about helping me out and helping me get better. So that's the legacy of Tom Webster. You and I aren't unique in that. That's everybody that Tommy crossed paths with. He was a hockey man through and through. And that was his vehicle of improving your life, was to spend that extra time with you because he cared about you. And that was just genuine. That's who Tom Webster was. The hockey world was really lucky to have him, and it's a sad loss. But for the fortunate few like you and I, whether it's a few years for you with Webby, and then when he's coaching with me, that time we spend together, we get to be better for it. It's a sad loss, but it was a life well lived in hockey by Tom.
Webby, thank you.